Our next step is to take each of these objects and place them in a way they blend with the surrounding. Let's name the layers: ball, cube, mouse, word is already named. Let's use a technique to work with each object. Notice that I want to move the word, but the mouse is moving because the mouse layer is selected. We can activate Auto Select, and having the Move tool on, I can now click on an object and the layer will change automatically. So, let me hide all the layers and let's begin working with the mouse. I go to Edit, Retransform, or for now on, I can press Ctrl T. If I'm going to keep transformating frequently, I can activate Show Transform Controls up here too, apart from Auto Select. So, from now on, the transformer will show all the time. I make the mouse a little smaller pressing Shift. If I don't press Shift, this will happen. I need to press Shift key so that the proportions can be kept. Let's work with the Rubik Cube now and make it smaller. Let me place it here, right here. I like it right here. It is very important that if we want to make an object appear to be behind or in front of another, we need to make sure the bottom borders line of the object is above the other. It doesn't matter if the object is smaller. If the line is not on top of the line of the object on front, it is not going to be appearing behind. Let's work with the word now. I place it next to the Rubik Cube. I make it smaller. Okay, the same size. Okay, I place a little behind the cube. This is how I know it is behind. Placing it in a way its line is above the Rubik's Cube line. Let's place an object behind the mouse, the pool bar, the pool ball. If the pool ball will be real, it will be more or less the mouse size. It will be more or less like this compared to the mouse. But I want it on this line. Now I have some objects spread over the surface. I want to hide these lines. I go to View, Hide Extras, or Command H. Using Photoshop on a Mac computer specifically, this shortcut comes into a conflict. If I press Command H, is the same shortcut that Apple's use to hide programs. So Macs get confused about us wanting to actually hide the lines or the programs. That's why, when using Mac, I prefer to click directly. Okay. Let's give the object some shading. In the case of the pool ball, let's create a new layer under the ball layer. To create a new layer under the ball's layer, I have to place the mouse under the ball's layers and the new layer will appear under the ball's layers and on top of the layer I was standing on. Let's name it Bola. Make a circle selection and I given it a trending to the right cause I see lights on top left. Let's paint in gray color. OK, and take off selection. Deselect. OK. Using filters, we need to blur a little bit. Later, change its blending mode to multiply to merge it better with the floor. Down opacity to turn more transparent. Reduce the size. I like it like this. Okay, let's duplicate this shadow layer and use it for the word layer. But in this case, I need to place it down. Reduce the size. Okay. On mouse case, we'll need a more advanced procedure. Create a new layer. And using lasso tool, let's improvise a shape like this selection. Painting it gray 2, filter blur, change blending mode to multiply, down opacity. For the cube, the shadows will go back and mouse hide it. For that reason, we won't make it. On next video, we'll show you how to create reflections on the floor to all these objects.